Let's talk about three automations in Kajabi that you haven't set up yet that you should. These automations will help you recover any lost revenue. They will increase the lifetime value of your customers and they will help protect your overall customer retention. So let's dive in. My name's Riley. I'm a KSA project manager, and today we're going to talk all about these three automations that I think are key to set up inside your Kajabi account. So the first automation that we're going to talk about is abandoned cart emails. A lot of the time when someone is inside your checkouts, they might get through your amazing sales page that you designed. They will get all the way to checkout, and for whatever reason, they get distracted or they have some sort of fatigue and they don't go through and purchase. So it's really important to set up an abandoned cart email. So what you can do is when you are inside your offer, you will go to your settings. And then under settings, if you scroll down, you can find this little toggle that says send abandoned cart emails. So you can update this. Right now, this would just be the very standard Kajabi email. So if I toggle this on and then edit the reminder email template, it's going to take me to all of the automated email templates that Kajabi has. So you can see there's a ton of different email templates here. And so then for the cart abandoned email, we can customize it. One thing that you want to do is make sure that you don't speak directly to the pain points of this offer, because it's going to send to all the offers that you have if you turn them on for multiple abandoned emails. But you can update like your signature sign off. You can say if you always open an email with a certain type of greeting, you can get that all updated. And then there's these liquid markups that you can use. That way you can talk about the specific offer and re-give them the checkout. So this helps you recover any lost revenue. The second thing I want to talk about is how you can increase your customer's lifetime value. So let's go back to that original offer that we had pulled up. Let's say when someone purchases my printable quarterly calendar, I then want to upsell them my Trello templates because they go so well together, because I already know they're a planner. If they purchase a calendar, I think that they should also have our Trello or Asana templates. So what I can do underneath the details section, I'm going to scroll down to automations and I can add an automation here. So I might add an automation that says, well, for example, let me actually start with the automations I already have set up. I already have set up that when someone purchases my quarterly calendar, I add the tag purchase quarterly calendar. So I could go under my email campaigns and set up an automation based on that. So when that tag is added, then I send them an email. So I can go in, set up an email sequence. And then I would set it up this way. So I'm just going to choose a random template for right now. So we're just going to get started. Then once I get this set up, this is when I would go ahead and add in all of the emails. So we would set up a really strategic sequence around this. So they might get an email 1 day later, 2 days later, and then maybe follow up 7 days later if they haven't done it yet. So I would have one of our amazing copywriters come in and write this for me because I'm not a copy wizard. But then once I get all of my emails set up, then I would add the trigger. So my trigger would be when the tag is added, the purchase quarterly calendar. So I'm going to do when tag is added. Purchase quarterly calendar, then subscribe them to the email sequence. So this is a really important automation that most people would not think to set up. But let's say they get this first email, they see it, they want it, they buy it. But if I have multiple emails in the sequence selling them my Trello templates, I don't want them to continue getting it if they already have it. So I'm going to add an automation underneath here that says when this email is sent, then unsubscribe from this email sequence. So I'm going to find the upsell email that I just set up. So this is the one that I just set up. If they have my Trello and Asana template. So if they have any of my tags for that, they have any of these tags. So let's see if they have my purchase Trello and Asana on a template. So if they have that, then they will be unsubscribed. If not, they continue on in this email sequence. So this takes them from getting my low dollar ticket offer for my quarterly calendar, and then it gives them opportunity to purchase more things from me, increasing their lifetime value. Okay, the last thing that we want to talk about is how you can set up engagement rescue automations that keeps your people, your customers engaged once they have purchased a course or a membership from you. So, what I would do is I'm going to go under automations, and then I will set this up. How I would set this up is I'm going to say new automation when and then it's under the activity. So, for example, if you have a lower dollar course, so it's not super high ticket, I would want them to jump in and engage in that product within 7 days. So, if that person still has not engaged within 7 days, I can say when a person has been inactive for 7 days, then add a tag. Or I can subscribe them to an email sequence. I would probably subscribe them to an email sequence. And then I'm going to write an email sequence that says, hey friend, I'm so excited that you purchased one of my signature products. I want to talk a little bit about and try to get them re-engaged in that to help them not fatigue. And then that really helps build customer loyalty for you. So if it is a more high ticket offer, you could do that. But I would probably say, for example, if it's like a monthly membership and you notice they haven't logged in a month, you could say if they're inactive for 30 days. So again, this helps you increase retention so that you aren't fighting the retention battle of having a membership, but you're also increasing your lifetime customer value like we talked about earlier. And then if someone abandons their cart, then you're sending them emails. So this is a really great way of using these automations within your Kajabi ecosystem. If you have any questions about Kajabi automations, or maybe you want somebody to jump in and do an audit of all the automations that you already have set up, send us an email at hello@catchmoyer.com, and we would love to talk all about Kajabi automations and dive into yours. We'll see you in the next video.